Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Moxie DIY in Java. I'm Michelle. Today's video is going to be all about sunflowers, and including one you can take out on the town. To all of my subscribers, I'm so thankful you're here, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So grab that cup of coffee or your favorite beverage and join me. Alright, to start we're going to use some cotton twine, or you can use wire or anything that you like. These beads I got at Walmart, the two white sets, and then the dark brown ones I found in the hair aisle of the Dollar Tree. You'll notice that one of the white sets is a more squared off version. You'll see why in just a few minutes. The pattern I'll be using is 1 circle white bead, 3 brown beads, 1 square bead, 3 brown beads, and 1 circle bead. And I'll be sticking with that for the whole garland. To make my tassel, I didn't really count how many times I went around just until it looked full enough to me. And then I left it as a circle, and then I cut my ribbons to fit the tassel that I just made. And the ribbons are going to fit on top of the tassel. And then I will tie them all together onto the garland. Okay, now it's time to wrap it. To create a hidden knot, we're going to make a loop, and we're going to place that loop on top of our tassel, keeping the loop at the top, and we're going to wrap the long end of our string around the base of the loop. So you don't want to lose that. You want the loop to stay seen throughout the entire process. So wrap it very tightly. Then you're going to take the long end of the string and place it through that loop. Now that it's gone through the loop, we're going to pull the short end, which is here, while holding the long end. And this is going to create a knot, and as you pull it, the short end, it will hide the knot underneath your wrapping. And then just cut off the long end and mix the short end in with the rest of the tassel. Now we're going to repeat the process on the other side. I found these sunflowers at the Dollar Tree last year. I'm really hoping they bring them back again this year because I think they're really pretty. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting off the wire from the back and then folding any remnants back onto itself. And you remember those squared off beads, that is what we're going to be gluing these to. I wanted to let you know that this is part of a challenge called Bloom with Grace, which is hosted by Tammy from Happiness Created and Brenda from Monner's Market. Both these ladies are extremely talented, and they opened up this playlist for all of us creators on YouTube, and the theme was to use either sunflowers, bees, or both. I chose the sunflowers, and I would love for you to check out the playlist and see what everyone else has chosen to do. I can't wait to see it. So with that, let's continue. This particular placemat is from the Dollar Tree, but you can use any rectangular placemat for this. And all I'm going to do is rip out the top or side seam, I guess. Now that this is open, we're going to slip our black cardstock into the placemat. Now with Dollar Tree placemats, they are all sorts of different sizes, so I measured mine between the stitching of the two side seams, leaving the top 2 inches without cardstock. Now I'm meeting the ends of the poster board together. And as you can see, we're making a clutch. I'm not actually pressing down hard, I'm just pressing enough so that way it bends but not folds, if that makes any sense. And now the glue is just going to go right along that seam. These are 2 magnets that we're going to use to close our clutch. I'll be placing 1 magnet inside that yellow fabric. It makes it easier to do this by having the magnets together, so that way you know you're not putting opposite sides together. And then we're just going to glue it shut, and then the other magnet we will glue in place on the patterned part of our clutch. So once again, I'm putting the magnets together and then putting it into place where I'd like it. I thought it was perfect that the sunflowers met up. If you would ever like to connect with me on other social media, I am also on Instagram, Rumble, and Pinterest. I am using 2 different colored yellow napkins. One is a marigold, the other is kind of a lemon color, and of course green. I ended up using, I think, 1.5 packs of the marigold color and only 1 pack of the lemon color and 1 pack of the green. So I'm going to cut this right along that fold line for the larger petals. We will need 4. And then for this one, we're going to make smaller squares for the smaller inner petals. Need 4 for this as well. I will be using pipe cleaners today to secure them, but you can use wire, twine, ribbon, whatever you feel like. So what we're going to do is basically scrunch these to where they're going to be held in the middle. And you're going to do this with your green, your 4 larger squares, and then your 4 small squares. Now what I'm going to do is layer them. So the green one goes on the bottom, that's your leaf or the base. And then I'm basically putting the larger scrunches just in varying spots. I'm just crisscrossing them basically. I'm going to do the same thing with the smaller ones. Now I actually did this one backwards. I wasn't paying attention. I'll show you the proper way to do it on the next one, but they end up looking just fine. Now we'll use a shelf liner to make the middle. I just made squares, I didn't measure them, and basically all I'm doing is I'm trying to glue as many corners inside to make it as rounded as possible. Pretty much you can scrunch it up and it'll look perfect. We will attach this to one of our 2 wreaths using the outside and the middle rungs. We're going to follow the same steps as before, although this way I will show you the easier way to attach all of these together. Starting with the smaller petals first, we're going to secure them in place with the pipe cleaner, and then we'll work our way backwards. We will add the larger petals on top of that, and then the leaves. Now you can totally do this with deco mesh, but I saw this on Pinterest and I wanted to give it a try with napkins. I'm actually really pleased with the final outcome. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I will link the Pinterest post that I found this on in my description box if you'd like to see the original. Now that we have our 3 small flowers done, we're going to move on to the jumbo. This is just a piece of black poster board that I cut into a circle, and we're going to just scrunch up the shelf liner just so that way it's not so flat and perfect. To make the petals for the jumbo, I will be following the same steps as before, except crisscrossing 2 of the napkin pieces together to make 4 petals, and then securing them with that pipe cleaner. All this petal making left me needing coffee. This is Bustelo again, except I put some cinnamon grounds in the coffee before I brewed it, and I'm just gonna heat up some milk and creamer to add a little foamy happiness to my coffee. This mug is from when my husband and I went to Alaska on a cruise with my parents and some friends for a reunion. If you would ever like to help support my channel, please consider buying me a coffee. Everything you need to know is in the About tab or in my description box. Now on with the wreath. As you can see, I have placed all of the petals on the 2/3 of the wreath. Once again, I've placed them on the outer and middle rungs. To attach these wreaths together, I'm going to place the pipe cleaners on the inner rungs, but also to the vertical ones. Those are the ones that really, I feel, give it some good stability. We're going to do it in 3 places to make a triangle. I felt like we needed a little more differentiation between the smaller flowers and the jumbo. So I'm going to place some leaves between the two. And now for the secret question, do you prefer coffee or tea? Put your answer down in the comments below, as well as the coffee cup emoji, for your chance to win a $100 gift card. I'm so happy with how all of these turned out. I hope that you will give some of them a try, or all of them. Until I see you in the next video, take care.